Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Washington Wrestle Talk podcast. I am your host, the oddity, Mr. Mike. And I feel like after the events of today, I need to get some things off my chest. But first and foremost, I want to wish Mistress Cat, also known as Kit Kat Baby, a very happy birthday, despite of today. I know it's almost 11:30 on the East Coast, but it's only almost 8:30 here on the left coast, and it's your birthday until it's midnight here, Cat, so happy birthday. Now then, I found out this morning from a friend of mine, you know him as Mark Gagliardi, about an incident that took place earlier this week regarding a company known as the Underground Girl Cat Fight Club, whatever the hell it's called. They apparently were trying, I don't know the whole story, just by what Mark's told me. And Mark, I love you, brother. We're trying to jump the Pittsburgh Power Trio of Kat, Chloe, and Delight. Now, that's where I draw the line. Okay, so these women, plus Mark, and, Sarah Brooke as well, have become kind of like a family to me that I never had. I have no brothers. I have no sisters of my own. You may hear me constantly refer to my friend Nate as my brother, when in fact we are just really good friends. But you do something like that to my family, I have an issue with. And the whole thing just exploded. So let me give you a little background here. First off, I was trying to get an interview with Gwendolyn, who apparently is part of the UGGCG, whatever acronym it is. I got a DM from Girl Fight on Twitter. It basically said that she's, a recovering addict. Don't let her become another statistic. Just on and on and on. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then today happened, and I posted on Twitter, do not ever do that, a stunt like that again, basically. You're officially not welcome on my show now, and you're blocked. So it's become quite the shit show. And first of all, I'm going to say that, yes, I did meet them. They did take me out for a belated birthday dinner. They, got some pictures of me. I don't remember a video. They may have done that. I don't know. But according to them, there's a video of me talking badly about Mark. Now, this was before I met Mark in person. And so, long story short, they ended up taking me back to the airport, which was, quote, mighty nice of them, unquote, knowing that I had no place to sleep, no place to go. I was stranded in a place that I knew absolutely nothing about. So, fast forward to 2 days later, I get a text message from Mark saying, come over to the hotel. So I went over there, and, we worked out our differences, ironed them out. We're cool as hell. He's my brother. I'll do anything for him. And, I ended up staying a couple of days. He made it up to me, basically. Then I have 18 different notifications on my Twitter just today alone, just in the last half hour. And I just want these people to leave me the hell alone for right now. I've already blocked them on Twitter. I've blocked them on my phone. I want absolutely nothing to do with them. All because of, the stunt that they pulled. And, you don't do that. So, with that in mind, I have determined that I'm going to keep doing this podcast, but I'm going to have some help with it. Because I've been doing this for, 7 months by myself. I've interviewed some great people, but I'm doing this all on my own, guys. So I'm going to talk to somebody and see if they want to help me out here. But I felt I needed to do a live episode tonight to straighten some things out. The majority of our conversation that we had at the dinner was about pro wrestling, because Lori, the wife, is originally from Georgia, and she was surprised to know that I knew all of the wrestlers that came out of Georgia. And we talked music and my knowledge of new wave of British heavy metal music, new wave American heavy metal, on and on and on. That was the gist, the majority of the conversation. However, it was what I thought to be a fun night. And then I get a text from them this morning saying, hey, you never posted the pictures of us on Twitter. No, I didn't post them on Twitter. I posted them on my Facebook originally, and I've showed them to, I showed them to Delight, and I've showed them to Chloe. Now, here is what I've got to say. If you ever pull another stunt like that again, there will be consequences. And the last thing you want is for somebody like me with a live microphone to go on the air and expose you. Then you've pissed the wrong person off. Now then, on to more pleasant things. If you haven't gotten a chance yet, check out Mike on the Mic. It's a good friend of the show, Mike Larkin. He just did an interview with Delight. Of course, Delight has been my most prolific guest on the show here. She's been on the show 6 times now. Absolutely love having her on the show. Absolutely love, hanging. Didn't get to hang out much with her in Pittsburgh. I saw her for about 10 minutes. But it's worth a listen. Go check it out on SoundCloud. It's the Mike on the Mic show. Also check him out on the LFC podcast, the official LFC podcast. It's a really good podcast. You're in for a treat when you listen to it. This guy is the consummate professional and just a really good guy to have, just a really good guy to have on your show or just to talk to, So, big ups to Mike for his show with Delight. And I got to say something in response. I was going to wait until Mike's show, but I feel I need to say this now. So, as some of you know, I had a bit of misfortune at Gen Con back in June. I was, had heat stroke, and, Delight did say it was nerves, which is true. Yes, I was very, very nervous. But she mentioned a redemption match, and she had something up her sleeve for me. Oh, Lordy Christ, am I in trouble now? I don't know if I should be terrified, or if I should be anxious, or I should be, whatever, but Lord knows that I am going to be screwed when that ever happens. But, Delight, I just got 3 words for you. Bring it on. Oh, my TV just shut off. Well, that's cool. There's really not much more for me to say right now, other than the fact that I'm really looking forward to August 15th. And you're going to have to hear me on You're going to have to hear me on my podcast, I believe, sometime next week, to hear who I'm calling out in the LFC. And then, of course, September 15th, Brutal Beauties Catfight League's got 3 fights on tap. And I will be there for it. And I'm just, the next few months is just going to be, the next couple months is just going to be awesome. What the fuck? Oh my God. Anyhow, the next months are going to be really, really fun. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. Really excited. Take my show on the road again. Las Vegas for LFC. Pittsburgh to see my family. And when I say family, I'm talking about Mark, Chloe, Delight, and Kat, who, yes, I am going to meet for the first time. But, that's the end of story for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the opening song that I had. It's called Gunshot, the Oddity Mix. Check it out on YouTube. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to bid adieu. Thank you for listening to me vent. Thank you for listening. I love you all. And most importantly, most importantly, do not ever take crap from anyone. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in.